Hello and welcome to another Spirit Island video. Today I'm going to be playing Lightning Sparking against Russia 6, and this is going to be part of my very brief guide series. I did a brief opening guide, and I'm going to be playing like maybe one or two games against various adversaries to show off my opening. So yeah, we start in the sands, and we should put this on our board in order to get Smite and do our opening explore, which is Wetlands. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do? So turn one, my opening is to take G2, top, in order to get to that 2 energies. Whoops, that's a very important beast. Not mean to yeet it off the island. So let's see, I think what I want to do is, ideally, I want to... If I shatter homesteads this, does that pocket anything? No, it really doesn't. Because this city is a source for basically everything except for these two. I guess it pockets the mountain? I guess that's interesting. I could do that. I could shatter homesteads this, pocketing the mountain. I could also do something pretty spicy, which is shatter plus smite in order to pocket both of these. That's actually a pretty high upside play, and I think I like want to kick this explorer out anyways, so I don't have to worry about it next turn. So I could, instead of going basically this would pay an energy in order to do this, but instead of going G2, I could go G3 first. So I could get 3 energy here, gain pay like this, and then the next turn I could play both of these. I could take G2 top bottom, play both of these, plus the miner that I get if it costs 0. And basically I'm just down in energy, which can be pretty scary, but this is like pretty high upside, because like preventing one of these 2 explorers is really nice. Though the problem is, like, this still has an explorer anyways. I don't know. I think I want to do this, but it's like a bit risky, I guess. Anyways, let's do sparking on ourselves, gain a miner. Let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, so we got some pretty interesting pickups. Domesticated here costs 1, but it is a defend, and we could clear this next turn with a defend instead of using smite there, and we could smite this instead. We also got Carapace Land, which is again another defend, but it's only a defend 3 and it doesn't have fire. I think I'm gonna take domesticated. So yeah, we get to shatter homesteads, killing this, generating a fear. And then, okay, so now this is where I decide, do I want to pocket this as well, or do I just want to prevent this build? And like, part of the reason why it's close is because I can just like Harbingers plus domesticated next turn in order to clear this. I definitely don't want to oh, I guess another thing I could do is I could Harbingers this way, and yeah, I could Harbingers these 2 into here, and then defend the coast, which is interesting, letting this land go. And if I do that, then like these 2 are isolated, which is these 2 are not exploring, which is a bit better. But that's better if like we get jungles this turn. Worse if we get jungle. Sorry, better if we get jungles next turn. Worse if we get jungles this turn. Also worse if we get like sands this turn. So yeah, I think it's better. It's not better to do this. And I think I want to prevent this build because I don't want to have to use domesticated next turn. I think that's my main reasoning here. Because I want... Oh, actually, no. I'm going to be playing it next turn anyways. No. I don't need to play it next turn. Right. I can just play these two. I want to ideally keep Domesticated in hand, so that I just don't need to spend the energy on it. Yeah, let's just kick that Explorer there and put a Badlands here. And that will be everything on fast. So we use 2 slow fasts. Let's go to the phase. We skipped the initial event, and we build wetlands and explore is jungles. Nice. We did in fact prevent this explore, though it's still going to build and then ravage, but we can defend it with domesticated, which is nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so time passes. Let's take G2. Put ourselves here, I think, in order to get benefit from Dahan events, and also to access this. This board is like really awkward geometry. I currently don't have access to this, which I think was an oversight. I should have placed my presence better. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. I don't want to place my presence here either. So I want to play these two. I'm not going to have very much effect on the board, but next turn I could theoretically domesticated here, and like just let this go. This is still going to be pocketed, right? It's going to be pocketed next turn. This will unpocket the mountain, but like we already got a bit of value from pocketing, so it's fine. So yeah, let's gain, pay. We have 1 energy left over, and we're going to get just the card gain off of Sparking. Oh, I should make this a bit bigger. And lock it. Anyways, we get a miner, any 0-cost fires. No 0-cost fires, but we did get a fire air, which is nice. Oh, and this is even a, this can even be some damage for Explorer control, which is nice. So I'm going to take that. Sorry, wait. Yeah, okay, I think that's going to be my pick, because I do really need those fires, but I also really need a fire sun at this point, and I also need like more 0 costs, which is kind of scary. Anyways, so Harbingers, I guess I don't need to do that on fast, but I think I will, just to play around Cultural ASIM. I'm going to move the Dahan this way, because Badlands makes this slightly easier to deal with. Though this way is better for Dahan events. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do this, because like Favors of Story and Season would be actually really huge here. It would let us delay a reclaim. Anyways, event. Sprawl contained by the wilds. Add a building land with the most buildings, which is here. Sure, doesn't really matter. Sprawl contained by the wilds. To a place with no invaders. So either jungle or mountain. Either sands or mountain here. Probably want it to be the sands, because I don't want to take blight there. Oh wow, Explorer's Blunder. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. That brings us so far ahead. We get a fear. We can push this. I think I want to push this here. Yeah, we definitely want to put the wilds here, because this won't explore anyways. I think I want to push this here. It might cascade next turn, but like I don't want to rush a 6 really. And I think this is fine. Anyways, so we have a fear card, 1 fear per. Okay, so just 1 fear. Okay, so we ravage wetlands. We build our jungles, which doesn't do anything, and our explore is mountains. And very nice, we pocketed this mountain again. We're just very far ahead right now, though we are going to take some blight perhaps, but that's fine. Okay, and that's our turn. Time passes. Okay, so there's not really any reason for us to like grow this turn instead of just reclaiming, because like these cards aren't going to do that much. And we don't have enough stuff in order to threshold Sparking anyways, so I'm just going to reclaim. Hoping for a Sunfire card, and we did not get it. But we did get Nature's Resilience, which could be pretty interesting here. Also, some interesting things like Thriving Choke Fungus could theoretically like help deal with this. Like I could play Choke Fungus plus Smite this turn just to like kill some explorers and set that up for future sparking. I have 4 energy. Yeah, I think unfortunately I'm not going to be able to sparking this go around, just because like these card gains have been kind of horrible for me. Yeah, just not being able to get the requisite Sunfire in order to pull off sparking at all. So the backup plan here is just to like delay sparking a turn and like focus on effects here. And I could, so yeah, Thriving Choke Fungus here, plus Smite, or I guess I could just play Smite here. I don't need the Choke Fungus, in which case maybe I want to take Twilight Fog, set up for like sparking on this turn. It's interesting. It's an interesting consideration. We have a bit of trouble reaching this, though next turn we can grow to it and then use Domesticated, which is nice. I think I'm just going to keep piling up stuff here from Russia 6, likely. So yeah, I think it's really interesting because like Nature's Resilience is very strong, but it does cost 1. But like, if we're going to be delaying, yeah, okay, I think I'm going to take Nature's Resilience actually, because if we're actually going to be delaying full sparking, then we want to be drafting for effects to not fall behind in the meantime. Though the 1 cost does also hurt. Let's see. So I want to Smite in order to prevent this from ravaging, or I could theoretically Nature's Resilience this, but it's like kind of hard to like save it still because of the triple explorer. So yeah, I think I'm just going to Smite, push this that way, and then Nature's Resilience there next turn. Yeah, okay. So I want to play Harbingers just to actually, instead of playing Harbingers, I think I want to play Lightning's Boon, because like Harbingers isn't doing that much this turn. Actually, maybe Harbingers is doing something, because this is going to like have get another Explorer town. No, I don't think I want to push Dahan into there. I think I just want to play Lightning's Boon just to get this out of my hand. Yeah. And then and like Desiccating Winds is not going to do that much, unfortunately. Anyways, so I guess I could actually just play Desiccating Winds instead. It doesn't do anything, but like just putting a Badland somewhere might be nice. It's very targeting restricted is the problem. No, yeah, I don't think I want Desiccating Winds. Anyways, sorry, this is pretty complex because like I don't have the way to do what I want, what I like actually want, what I planned, which is like sparking on turn 4. Instead, I have to like improvise on the fly. So here I'm going to Smite for a Fear and push this that way because I can defend this next turn, and I'm going to single sparking. Still no Sunfire, but we do get Drift Down, which is a pretty strong card if we want it, or Guardian Serpents to be just like a strong defend as well with better elements. I think I want Drift Down though because I like 0 costs. So Lightning's Boon doesn't do anything. And here, like, in multiplayer, Lightning's Boon gets a lot better, like, actually gives a lot more utility. Here, in solo, it just is useless, unfortunately. Yeah. Events, Cultural ASIM, nothing. Beast Attack, nothing. Reckless Offensive, nothing. Great. Event doesn't do anything. So, Ravage, doesn't add any blight, so we're going to Russia 6 like this, build like that, and then our explore is jungle escalates. Ooh, that's not good. So I think I just want to put a triple explorer stack here instead of putting any explorers here, so we just don't need to worry about this land. Though, actually no, I think the main consideration is like this we can defend better, but these explorers are also kind of hard to deal with, I guess. So I guess we actually do just put these like this, and it'll build, and then the problem is it like unpockets, but I don't think we're going to keep our pocket anyways, unfortunately. Yeah, that's our turn. Time passes. Okay, so I think we want to be able to play some cards this turn. Actually, we maybe want to take G3 just because we need some energy. What would our cards look like? We would want to play Domesticated, Harbingers, Nature's Resilience, Desiccating Winds. So like we could do all of this actually, and theoretically we can pay for that. We just still don't have the ability to get Smite next turn. Get like, oh, sorry, not Smite, Sparking next turn. Like we can gain 2 cards, which could get us there. Yeah, eventually we'll find it. So I think for now we're just playing a lot of defense. A lot of defense. So let's see. We're not going to be able to defend this, I don't think. Yeah, doesn't look like we can. And we can't heal the blight, unfortunately. Oh, maybe I should have taken a water card if there was one. Oh, there wasn't even a water card. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I would need double water anyways to get blight healing from Nature's Resilience. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, these power hits. Like, no blight healing, really. Has there been any blight healing? Yeah, we just haven't seen any blight healing against Russia. We haven't seen, like, very good elements. Yeah. Anyways, so we do get to Sparking again this turn. I think this is what we want to do. Set up to be able to Sparking on the Reclaim if we, like, hit enough stuff. We're going to Cascade, we're going to go Blighted. It'll probably be fine. These are going to build, unfortunately, but I don't know. Hopefully we can deal with that. So we're going to have a 1 Fear, defend 5 plus 6 plus 1 here. So this is defending for 12, which is way over defended. But I think that's what we want to do. It's better than defending this because this has Dahan. Oh, though actually, maybe that's not true because we have Harbingers. Okay, yeah. Actually, instead of putting myself here, I'm just gonna put myself here. Yeah. So 5 plus 6 plus 1 is 12, which actually defends that fully, which is funny. And then we can Harbingers in order to push these 2 Dahan into here, saving them and getting us up here. And then we can just add Badlands here, I guess. That can set up for Sparking. So this will Blight. This will be fine, though. And this will Ravage for 12. Yeah, and sorry, Ravaging for 13, defended for 12. We're not going to go Blighted. We're going to kill off probably 2 towns and have it Ravage again next turn, because we do have so much defense. Okay, Event. Far Off Wars. Interesting. So we add a Fear card to the top of the Fear deck. Oh, there's a button for that. Then, this is actually pretty good for us. So we don't want to add the Blight here. That would make us go Blighted. Instead, we just destroy 1 town without getting Fear. But this extra Fear card is nice against Russia's Fear Bomb. And then now we can also add a Badlands here. And then with 4 damage, we can kill both the buildings, which is actually pretty nice. I think that's what we want to do. Anyways, and then gather 1 or 2 Dahan to land with Dahan setup symbols. think we just move these two that way. Yeah, because we want these Dahan here. We want these Dahan here. So we're going to need to defend 6 here. We're going to need to defend 5 here, defend 6 here. Oh, I put one too many explorers in here, actually. I wanted this to be Drift Town. I guess Drift Town can be here. I guess we're maybe just like repeating the same thing. Oh, sorry. I completely forgot the Sparking, right? Yeah, I just didn't gain a miner. Let me do that really quick. Oh yeah, Sunfire. Doesn't matter what the others are. 0 cost Sunfire is very good. Anyways, so yeah, I think these just go here. Struggles over farmland, strife in a land with blights. Oh, I guess no, yeah, that just doesn't matter because the strife is going to get removed. So yeah, let's ravage in our mountains, which will add a blight here, and then here this is going to kill off both of these, I believe. We're going to build in our jungles. Board looks kind of messy, but we have a lot of defense, which is nice. And our explore is mountains and wetlands. Interesting. Don't love that explore. This wilds didn't get us any value. I guess it's probably better than jungle exploring, but I'm not even sure about that. Okay, time passes. Okay, so we definitely need to reclaim here and gain a miner. Let's see. Ooh, Blight Healing is very nice, especially attached to a Sunfire card, or Sunfire Air card even. Let's plan out what our turn is. So right now, I have 3 energy, so I could play something that looks like this set of things. That lets me defend 5 here with Domesticated, which is nice. I'd probably just let this go in that case, and then I need to like sparking one of these and smite the other, theoretically. And then I need to play 0 cost fires is the problem. Oh yeah, no, this doesn't really work. It works if Smite is a different card, actually. So if I take Pure Flame here, I could do something that looks like this. Yeah, great. So that fully threshold Sparking, which is very nice. And then next turn I can play a bunch of defense, which is also very nice. So, let's see. I want to... Where am I sparking? So I want to first give myself sparking. So I have the effect. I'll just put it here to represent, like, I can use it at some point. I gain a miner, and I can play a card. Let's see. Ooh, I'm definitely taking Spur. Spur, again, very good for thresholding sparking. And then I can actually play this Drift Down. It's a 0 cost, so really the only thing I can play. And then this Drift Down can go here and defend this for 4. And then Domesticated gives us a Fear and defends this for 5. So that should clear, assuming no plus damage. Thankfully, like, even if it's a +1 damage to everything, we won't lose both of our beasts, so it's probably fine. Okay, so we have 4 Slow the Fasts that we can use. I think what I want to do is... So I can do 1 damage per Blight here, maybe? Okay, oh yeah, so I want to Slow the Fast, Desiccating Winds, definitely. So if target land has Badlands, 1 damage, add 1 Badlands. So I get to do 2 damage here, which will... let's see. Yeah, that will just kill this town, I think. Yeah, and then add a Badlands. And then Purifying Flame will do 1 damage per Blight, which is 1, but then plus 2 Badlands is 3, so it'll kill all of these, get a Fear, and push this here. Then Harbingers is going to push these 2 Dahan this way for a Fear. And then after that Harbingers activates, we're going to Sparking in order to kill everything, which kills all of that, gets us another Fear. And our bomb is Sands, which is completely fine because we don't have anything in Sands right now. And then we can push this here. I think. And so these will clear, these will build. We just need to deal with these two next turn then. And then I think, so we've used 3 slow to fasts currently. I think I want to set up in order to like defend this. So I want to call the Frosty, slow to fast, or actually I don't need to do it slow to fast now that I think of it. Oh, but I kind of want to because like Dahan event stuff. So yeah, I think I want to call the Frosty this way on slow to fast. Okay, so that's our big turn. That was a very good big turn, in fact. So we have both of our lands defended. We're going to rush a 6 into here, and then be able to sparking it. I guess the Dahan here won't necessarily do anything, though. I guess it might help with defense, which is nice. Anyways, so event. We are still healthy. Cities rise in the land with the most towns. Replace 2 towns with 2 cities. So I'm going to do that here. Because this would break that. And Beast chase off homesteaders. So I don't want to push things here, so I'm just not going to do that. When invaders ravage, the land has Dahan defend 2. Sure, doesn't matter. Okay, Fear 1. We want our ravages to happen, so I'm not going to use that. And player removes an explorer town from a land with Sacred Sites. Okay, so that can remove this, which will soften that up a bit. Okay, so Jungle's Ravage, which will do this, and a Fear pushing this this way, so it doesn't cause an extra build. And then here, we're going to get 1 Fear as well, pushing this way, I think. No, this way. Yeah, this way, and then we'll rush a 6 into here. And then we can just target this with Sparking next turn, and that should work. Yeah. Okay, and then we build mountains and wetlands, and then we escalate, which can put 2 explorers here, I think, because this has our presence, and so it's slightly easier to defend. And then build sands, which doesn't do anything, and our explorer is mountain escalate. So we put 2 explorers here, I think. Though there is an argument for just stacking all of these here. I think I'd rather not get forced to deal with this. I'd have to think though. So I definitely want the Sparking here next turn. So we're ravaging mountain. So we need to deal with this one as well. Let's see. So next turn, theoretically, I can, if I reclaim, I'll have 3 energy. I can do the exact same turn. So I could put 1 on each and defend 5 here. That could be an interesting thing I could do. I defend 5 here, and then, or I could put both here and then defend 5 plus drift down works as well. Purifying Flame can kill this. Domesticate can defend this, and then this probably wants to be the target of Desiccating Winds. And then Desiccating Winds doesn't kill everything here. It still leaves a city, which is unfortunate. So, like, really we want to play Smite the land with Fulmination there next turn. But it's actually pretty hard. Unless we get more 0 costs. I guess if we do get a 0 cost, it is possible. I think I want to just do this. I think this is safer. At worst case, we take a blight here, and it's fine. Time passes. Okay, so we're just going to reclaim. Gain an energy. Gain a miner. Looking for some 0 cost fires, and there's a pretty good one. Hazards. Yeah, so that also, that lets us... No, that doesn't actually let us get a bad land in here, but that it would be nice if we could. But I'm definitely going to take hazards here, I think. Okay, so ideally we want to play Smite here. Smite here can kill a city, theoretically, and then we can also play something like Desiccating Winds there. We want to play our 0 costs as well, probably. So we just play these. Oh, I guess this doesn't quite work. So instead we want to play Domesticated, I guess, because we wanted to defend this. We can Call the Frosty, push these into here, and then Domesticated plus the other thing in order to defend for almost enough. So Sparking here, Domesticated, Hazards. Yeah, Hazards just is slightly awkward here, actually. It's funny. Is there a better 0 cost? Not really, right? No. There's a Enticing Splendor? Huh. Maybe if I don't Smite here, I think maybe I'm just trying a bit too hard to solve this land. So yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to Smite there, and I'm instead supposed to like Purifying Flame, or no, not Purifying Flame. Desiccating Winds, play Spur on, just to get the sun. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh, in that case, I could instead of no, it doesn't help. I was gonna think like, oh, Spur on could give me a second sun with Enticing Splendor, but I don't think that's actually what I want. So I have a bunch of Dahan movement. I can push these into here and then push the Dahan into there as well, and just like have a really big defend on this. Desiccating Winds can kill that, perhaps. Oh, I guess I could also just Nature's Resilience there with just like play something just to get Sparking. Yeah, okay. I like that better. So I'm going to, okay. I think this is my plan. Okay, so I'm going to use Sparking. So I gain a minor. Anything that helps here. Ooh, Drought. Drought is interesting. So if I play Drought and Slitherfast it, that just kills all of this at the expense of going Blighted. But I think that's maybe just fine. My 0 costs are just Drift Down. Interesting. So I could play Drought and Drift Down. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Drought. Because I think I can engineer a victory here. Assuming nothing horrible happens when I go Blighted. So I'm going to play Drought. And then Spur On is going to put Drift Down into play. Okay, so now I'm going to Drought in order to kill both of these and then trigger Sparking, I believe. Yeah, so I kill both of these. And I add a Blight. Oh, technically the city's still here when I add the Blight. Sure. Flip. Immediately on each board, destroy a thing. Sure, I'll destroy this. And then add a Blight. I'm happy that that did not cause me to lose the game to Russia. This Blight card can be pretty bad against Russia, but we were pretty good at protecting stuff, so it's fine. Okay, so that's Disintegrating Ecosystem. Then now we can, let's see. So we just, so now Sparking triggers. So this all dies and gets us another fear and pushes this here. Okay, so then we get to Domesticated in order to get another fear, defend 5, and Drift Down in order to defend another 4, up to 9. So this is fully defended now. This actually isn't defended, which is funny. But we can. Oh, sorry. Instead of pushing the extra explorer into here, we can push the extra explorer into there, and that won't ravage. So yeah, now and then we can slow to fast our Call to Frosty in order to get 1 fear. Push this town into here, where it'll die to the ravage, and hopefully get us a victory. And then push this into here, where it'll blight, but like that's fine. And then we want to hazard spread in order to add a beast here. It's pretty safe, I think. Yep. Okay. Oh, and we haven't used Harbingers yet either. Yeah, let's use that. Yes, we want another fear for another fear card, just in case. So I'm going to push 2 more Dahan into here for 1 fear. Okay. So theoretically right now we are taking 3 blight, but we are also winning before that happens, hopefully. So let's see our event. It is widespread hunting. When buildings ravage, if there's no beasts present, Invaders do +2 damage, otherwise destroy a beast. Lots of beast destruction, which is funny. Add a disease to a land with 3 or more invaders, which will go here. And I think that means we have the win because nothing here should disrupt that. Push up to 3 Dahan. Sure. Fear cards. Remove an explorer town from land with beasts, disease, or at least 2 Dahan. So it's just remove this and we win. Nice. GG. Yeah, so as you can see there, even though we didn't assemble Sparking on turn 4, we got to assemble it on turn 5 on the reclaim turn, which was still fast enough to just like destroy the like absolutely demolish this and like this land and this land that had a lot of explorers built up. Actually, I think it was this wetlands instead of the coastal mountain. But yeah, and like we just got a lot of defense because like, you know, if you're not seeing like any 0-cost fire cards, like you're probably seeing defense. The Miner deck only has so many cards, right? So so yeah, that was a pretty good game, even though not everything went as planned. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.